came into the shop, it was pretty crazy. And it was like an explosion happened. We had all these snowmobiles in here and they were all together in one piece. And then we left yesterday and came back in this morning and this is what happened. It was like there was a giant snowmobile fight. Everything's been ripped apart, the Polarises, the Yamahas, the Dews. It's just complete carnage. That's what happens when you leave several different brands all together in a shop overnight. You just don't know what you're going to come in and you can see in the morning. So, this is not good. Decided to make some changes. This little IQR 600 here is going to be getting a bit of a engine facelift, if you will. I just got that motor back from Indy Specialties. Dan there treated me really right. If you remember the video, tearing that apart, it had leaned out, crack in the cylinder, totally warranted everything. 2 new pistons, new top end, awesome. Cannot ask for anything better than that. And that is important, I'm telling you. So the 800 is going to go in this little baby. Get the 600 out of here. It's a good motor, works great. But that 800's got a pile of power. Dynoed at 154, 155 on Greg's dyno. That's pretty good actually. Pretty happy with that. And this thing should just bolt in very easy. I gotta get these, a bunch of these parts off before we can do it. Gotta get these. What do you call these things? I always mix up the names of these. Power valves. Let's get these power valves out. Where's that pen? Trying to do this in record time. So we can get to riding. Actually, there's no riding today, but we have 25 centimeters of snow coming, apparently. Not sure how much that is in American, but it's pretty good around here. 6 inches? What was that, 6 inches?
A foot.
It's a foot?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
2.5 centimeters in an inch.
You have to get these out. I'm pretty sure you have to take these out, at least with the 800 I did, in order to get the engine out. So, she's coming out. So this is what's happening. We've got a bunch of builds underway, as you know. The VK, the Enticer, the Elan 800. There's no possible way that I can do all of them, get it all on camera, and fix this stuff up because we're constantly breaking things. So I'm going to concentrate on just getting them running. I'll shoot videos intermittently of various stages of the process, and then it's on the snow, boys. I want to do a lot of riding this year. We got to have a lot of fun. Last year we were too much in the studio. We need to do more riding. That's the #1 focus. It's going to happen. So don't get mad. It needs to be done. Go on over and take a look at this engine. That's the 800, all put back together. Put it together this morning. She looks good though, don't she? I like it. The rev is apart, the jack shaft in it, the brake assembly is all worn out. Gotta get in there and fix that. ground. Now I have to undo that. I do like this machine, I'll be honest with y'all. Then we're gonna do some work on this. I had some plans, but I overextended myself. So we're gonna fix this up. I'm gonna show you how to put a bracing kit in there from Grip and Rip. And I've got some oil light bushings we're gonna install. And we're gonna give that to Jamie. He's gonna get to ride that. Or that's his beast. He's been good to us. He's gonna get a machine. What's it? Shazam. Shazam. 800 lives again inside the, well, 800's inside the new IQR. Let's see how she's gonna start up. I gotta bleed the system. We just put the Evans waterless coolant in it, of course. It goes in everything. Go. Down, look down. Now, as per Indy Dan's instructions at Indy Specialty Motorsports, he says just start it up, warm it up, then shut it off, and just do a couple of heat cycles like that. That's what we're going to do. One thing I want to do is, now a lot of you guys, you hate this, I know, but I made this. A lot of guys running 800s in their IQRs. Take a look at the size of this hole right here. That's the intake you're dealing with. Now, this is the intake that I do. So I go in there, I ream that right out, and we're gonna have one of these. I'm gonna make one of these up. It's not this kind of stuff, but it's gonna look a lot better. Then I have this intake here, this mesh material. I know you don't like it, but I'm just gonna put it on here for the startup because I don't want anything falling in there. And then I'm going to design something new, a complete new design. Right now, I just want that there. I don't want a nut or bolt falling off something, landing in there. Now, Jamie hooked up the carbs. So, let's just see what happens here. Did you open the fuel line?
Nope.
Fuel is now running to the carburetors. Parking brake is on. Oh. Circulating. Got the jaws pipe, sounds good. And the snow hasn't started, but as soon as it does, boys, which is tomorrow, or tonight, apparently, we're going to be running like crazy. Key and I are going to go for some riding. Hopefully up north they have a little bit more. we can get out and do some wrapping. But for what we do, there's really no sense unless we got a foot and a half, 2 feet anyway. And then it's just that time of year where you start busting A-arms, right? Everybody be careful out there. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm just going to top that back up. And then call it a day. Jamie did a great job. Did a bunch of custom work here. Come over here and show me your custom work, Jamie. Had to cut that out. That's where the pipe exits, which is awesome. Now, we're going to run into some issues. I know it. Right here. It's close to there, so we're going to have to fix this. We ran into that with the other pipe. It's a little too close, and that pipe runs pretty hot. We have the wrap, eh? We used the wrap last time as well. Maybe if I just wrap that one little area. Don't want to wrap Jaws name. You get mad at me. It's good. 800. 800 IQR in the house. That's awesome. Go. So we've got this. Keely's 827 kit comes in tomorrow. My 860 big bore comes in tomorrow. Or the parts for it. There's the engine. Gonna have to try to figure out how I'm gonna attach that to it and mount it all up. I'm sure I can figure it out. Actually, looks like there's quite a lot of room in there. This is what that pipe did last time. Got hot, so we're gonna have to put something in there to absorb that heat. Yes, it's tight. It's tight in there, boys. Look at that. Tomorrow, we start the break-in process. That was the first part of it. Every engine builder has their own process. I've talked to a lot of these guys. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's pretty fun actually to talk to them and to hear all their thoughts on break-in process and just running and mixtures. You know, this is running 32-to-1 right now. I run the 827 at 24-to-1. Not sure what he wants me to run the 860 at. You know, that's, everybody has their own views on synthetics, semis, and Dino oils. It's pretty fun. Anyway, I do have a great time working with these guys, especially Dan in the Specialty Motorsports. A lot of guys have gone to him since, you know, we've done the work on these sleds, and they're very happy with his work. They always get back to me, and they love his stuff. So, snow. All we need is some snow, boys. Sorry for the mic. No mic today. Forgot it at home. Big rush, kids, all that kind of stuff. And then we're on to bigger and better and other things. Got to get Jamie's machine done too. But it's coming. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out Indy Specialty Motorsports.